Hi everyone, hope you are doing well from wherever you're watching this channel, depending on your time zone. Now, Pastor Ezekiel had a 2-day super mega rally in Nairobi at Kasarani Stadium. That stadium was full to the brim. Indeed, Pastor Ezekiel is a new wave in the town. And this also confirms that religion is an opium of hope for many people. I'm saying this because there is not even any politician in this country who has ever managed to pull such kind of a crowd in Kasarani Stadium. No one. Remember, Kasarani has a capacity of 60,000. That stadium was full, and even people were sitting inside the main field. That tells you that the people who attended this event are more than 60,000. They could go up to even 80 or even 100,000 people who attended that event. It was a super mega rally.
Bwana Yesu asifiwe. Tufanye kitendo kizuri. Amen.
Of course, after this, many Kenyans have congratulated the man of God for managing to pull such a well-organized crusade rally and preach hope to many Kenyans who are hopeless during this hard time. But again, there was also the critique side. And this one was on a light note. Kenyans are also insinuating that some of the pastors within Nairobi are what are this time round. That the man of God has given them sleepless night. They will not sleep after this kind of a rally, because now they are feeling the new wave in the town. Of course, that I said it was on a light note. Anyway, before the pastor coming to Nairobi, some time back, I think a month ago, he had given a warning to President William Samoei Ruto. As Pastor Ezekiel was very clear that if the president will not manage to fulfill what he promised Kenyans during the campaign, then he should prepare to be hated by same Kenyans. And he posed a question that, and he used an example of Mount Kenya, that if the people of Mount Kenya region, after voting for President Uhuru Kenyatta, they did not like him in 2017. They never also liked a candidate that he brought to him. Then who is William Samoei Ruto, who happened to be an outsider, to be loved by the people of Mount Kenya? So he was very clear that it will take very short time for the people of Mount Kenya to again hate William Samoei Ruto, and again Kenyans at large, they might just hate Ruto. So the problem is not winning election or becoming the president. The problem is when you become the president after winning election, is when now you face the truth and understand Kenyans. According to him, Mount Kenya did not vote for Ruto because they love him. It was because they hated Uhuru Kenyatta. So, in a very humble way, he delivered a message to the president. And after this message, there are so many things that have happened.
Asla, rais nisikie, hawakupendi. Usipowapa kile wanachotaka, wembe ni ule ule, watakunyoa hao watu. Rais, ulipoenda kwa makanisa yao na ulimtolea Mungu au kuwatolea, walikuimba wewe. Wakikukosa kwa makanisa yao, watakuhubiri wewe. Ubaya wangu ni huo tu. Mimi nitakuambia kweli, na uzuri wangu ni huo. Si hao waliimba wakasema Rais Kenyatta 5 ngapi? Amtaki kusema nyinyi, na sababu nyinyi ndio mliimba. Tano tena Ruto ikapasuka katikati na wakasema hatukutaki wewe kwenda. Wakamwambia Mheshimiwa Ruto njoo. Unafikiria hawakutaka Raila? Hawakutaka Rais Kenyatta, pamoja na yeyote ambao Rais Kenyatta anasema ni wake. So Raila si kwamba ulikuwa mtu mbaya, huyo aliyekusupport hakutakikana. So kuku akanyolewa na vifaranga vyake vyote. Lakini ukweli ni huu, Rais Ruto, usifikirie hao watu walikupenda. Hawakumtaka Rais Kenyatta na Raila, hawakuwa na option B. So the easiest one ni huyo, na ulipojitenga na wao wakasema afadhali wewe umejitenga na wao. Lakini rais wangu, hawakupendi hao watu, sikufichi. Utaona hivi karibuni ni yule ndio hawakutaka. Rais wangu, fanya kazi na moyo wako, lakini waliokupigia kura si kwamba wanakupenda, walikataa mtu. Na hivi karibuni usipoimba wimbo wao watakukataa vile vile.
We are continuing with the final discussion, but just a quick request for those who are watching and you have not subscribed, please consider subscribing. Returning subscribers, thank you so much. To all our viewers, please give this video a thumbs up. Thank you, and back to our discussion. Now, funny enough is that most of the things that Pastor Ezekiel talked about are already happening in William Ruto's government. It is barely only 3 months since William Ruto took over power. And the worst of it is that the people who are starting to hate the president, it is not the people of Mount Kenya region. Now it is these own people from Rift Valley. The hatred for Ruto is starting from Rift Valley. The same way Mount Kenya hated Uhuru Kenyatta is now emerging now. It is Rift Valley hating William Samuel Ruto. And the first reason behind this is the issue of maize. Farmers are now harvesting their maize. But William Ruto is using Moses Kuria to fight the farmer, to make sure that he is now bringing in the issue of the GMO food in this country. The more he brings GMO, the more he kills the Rift Valley farmer and part of Western region farmers. These people, together with some of the members of parliament, are against the move to bring the GMO food in this country. And you see, this thing of GMO is going even to affect students in school. Watoto wetu wataanza kula hii vyakula ya GMO. After that, there are so many effects that will come into their body. How about their health? Taanza kulea watoto in 3-4 months, not anakuwa mkubwa, unashangaa ako kiasi gani. Then they start growing old quickly. Sickness that comes in with that. Even our children in school are not going to be protected because of the kind of food they are going to consume. So many things about GMO. So this is unhealthy food. Kenyans are not accepting it. They have rejected. So Rift Valley has refused GMO. Again, consumers who are all Kenyans are not comfortable with that kind of direction the president is taking. So the head for William Ruto is starting from Rift Valley, and then Kenyans at large have refused to embrace the GMO thing up to now. Number 2 is the issue of security in this country. There is a lot of insecurity in major towns and even the main city. Kenyans are not sure of their security. Once you leave your house, you don't know if you will return back safely. We have smugglers in the town. They are killing people in broad daylight. And it is this leadership of William Samuel Ruto that created insecurity in Kenya after disbanding the SSIU unit in this country. They demonize the police officers. They are taking them to court, frustrating them, instead of trying to solve this issue silently in a proper way so that he is not exposing the country into danger. So already William Samoei Ruto has exposed the country by causing the insecurity all over the country. So Kenyans are going to see Ruto as an incompetent leader who cannot solve the issue of security. He cannot take care of the Kenyans. He cannot protect Kenyans. As long as people are dying, as long as people are being stabbed by knives, as long as people are being shot in these streets, they see Ruto as a leader who has lacked direction to protect the country. So they cannot trust his leadership. It is very easy to say Ruto must go. Number 3, the issue of hunger. People are dying from hunger. People are sleeping on empty stomach because the president has lacked a proper strategy to deal with the issue of food security in this country. Why are Kenyans dying from hunger when people are flying? Those are the questions people are asking now. People are flying out to Egypt, people are flying out to South Korea, people are flying out to South Sudan, and they are spending a lot of resources from taxpayers. Yet we have Kenyans who are still dying from hunger in the same country. And then the same government, through Rigathi Gachagua, comes out to give a pay bill number, ask the same poor Kenyans to contribute money toward drought mitigation. You are asking hungry people to contribute money. You are asking students who don't have school fees to contribute 50 shillings towards drought mitigation. So when Pastor Ezekiel talked about this issue, that Kenyans are going to hate William Ruto quickly, it was not a lie. This one was a real prophecy from God, and it was just a good advice from a man of God to the president. So Ruto should take that word seriously. People are going to demonstrate against William Ruto. People are going to quickly reject William Samoei Ruto. People are not going to be comfortable with the way Ruto is ruling this country. So come 2027, it will be easy to say Ruto must go. But returning back to power after 5 years, the way they are misleading this country, the way they have refused to listen to advice, the way they have assumed people who voted for them, it will be easy to say Ruto must go, and these people will be rejected on ballot. In fact, 2027 is going to be a protest vote. In other words, that is what Pastor Ezekiel was telling William Ruto. So it's either he's fulfilling what he said, or he faced the real Kenyans on ballot. He will face the rejection on ballot. Hustler Fund, it has turned into something else. So many things. So we will wait and see how they are going to manage to deal with all these issues that are arising in this country. But again, back to the rally, Bishop Dorcas Gachagua was in Pastor Ezekiel's rally. I saw to some extent Pastor Pius Miro also attended, and the wife. So they're the one who brought in the issue of Dorcas Gachagua, and they tried to change that rally into some kind of political statement when they insinuated that they were praying God to give them a leader who is a Christian, a Christian government. How can we say? A God leadership. Walikuwa naomba Mungu awapee serikali ya Mungu. So that was coming from the wife to Pius Mwiru in reference to recognizing Dorcas Gachagua in that event. So to some extent they wanted to pull it into a political thing, but I know Pastor Ezekiel has never taken that direction. He always said the truth, and he never realigned himself to either side of politics. As simple as that.
Haki ya Mungu ndio huyu. Alikuwa amekaa hapa. Ameshinda amekaa hapo man. Amepona huyo ameshinda amekaa hapa. Haki ndio huyu. I have 5 minutes. 5 minutes. Yeah? How about you? How was it? Mimi sitaka mahali kuna watu wengi.